What's up, King Lake? My bad. Talking about I'm Ocho Manitos late. Bro, I'm on the way. I'm never late. I'm just in time. Okay. Now I was watching this clip though. That's the only reason why I just came across this clip. And seen someone. I seen something on Twitter. I thought I was tripping. Like, what the heck? Sub to the Patreon. I'm always on it. King Lake. Love to see it. Thank you so much, sir. It is appreciated. What's up, guys? Peace to the chat. Let me have a couple more people come up in here though. I'm talking about peace to the chat. We know, we off the late light. It's 11:11. Let me make a wish. I wish for $1 million, but wish for a man, Lord. But for real. Wait, am I? Nah, that's crazy. I hope they don't take that joint down though. I'm gonna say it once more people get up in the room, but that's wild. That's egregious, outrageous, everything in between. I'm kidding. The heck. Outrageous, egregious, and everything in between. Yeah. What's up, KD? TCK Psycho. What's good? What's goody? K Smith in the building. What's up, K Smith? Nate Dog. Hey, beautiful. Hello. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are starting off your weekend swell. Hope it's been a... Damn, that TV loud as his... Hold up. Let me turn that down. Where's everything going? TV loud as a mug. What the heck? Having a whole party in there, aren't they? Whew. What's up, y'all? Make sure you get some merch. Egregious. I gotta say my shirt. Oh no, that's just a star. You know, details. Gotta pay attention to details. What's up, guys? Jeez, taking a little while here to get up in the room. What the hell going on? Maybe it's Friday. Everybody getting lit. What's up with it is? People lit on Friday night. We ain't gonna be here for that long. I always say that, and then we here for 2 hours. It's egregious. But we up in here tonight. Now I was just saying that though because I was late for. I was a little late because I just seen this clip pop up on Twitter of Zeze on the 85 South show. I wanted to see that episode. I had seen him talking about it, promoting it or whatever a little while ago. And they finally put it up, and then somebody put up a clip on Twitter talking about they took it down within 3 hours. I'm like, bro, I didn't even get a chance to watch it. I forgot it was coming out today. I hadn't even got a chance to watch it, but apparently they put it back up. I don't know if they edited it because it's only an hour long. Usually they shows be longer than an hour. So I'm like, did they edit that joint? I don't know. Did they edit this joint? They might have, to be honest. It's only an hour and 8 minutes. They might have edited it down, took some stuff out. That could be why. So IDK, but I am going to watch it after I get off it. I'm going to turn that joint on and watch it before they try to take my joint down again. I know he's dropping some gems. Let me put this on the ground right quick. Real quick. Yeah, but I'm not surprised though. He do be dropping gems, and the internet do not like him. People that run the internet do not like him, should I say? So I ain't surprised. You know, they try to take him down, try to block his shine, of course. So outrageous, egregious, and everything's win. But yeah, watching Warriors about to go down 3-1. Oh yeah, is the Warriors game on tonight? That might be why. I know y'all be liking basketball and stuff. I got a lot of men in that be on my lives too. So, or that's on my YouTube in my audience period. Not even just on YouTube, but yeah, probably some of y'all probably are watching the game. That might be it. Didn't know it was supposed to be a game tonight. Didn't know that. What's up? Capital J, what's up? If they asked you to be on the 85 South show, I would love to be on the 85 South show. What do you mean? How would I act? I would love to be on the 85 South show. Let me what do you mean? Let me get up on it. I would love to go up on that show. What the heck? That'd be a bless. I rocks with the 85 South show. That's only funny as a mug. Oh, stop DJ Quick live. Wait, you know what? You're not gonna play me talking about DJ Quick. You annoying. You annoying. Wait. Comfortable thumbnail. Thanks. I wish we'd be live as hell on that show. Yeah, that would be fun. I think I would have a great time on that show. No kizzy. I think it would be great. I think it would be a good time, a good old time on that show. If I'm being real. uh you and DC would be insanely funny. You think so? We're going. I don't know. DC is funny as a mug. We probably will be funny. I'm waiting. That would be. I think that would be a funny show for sure. For sure. For sure. I'm gonna leave this link up to this daggone show too, just in case they do take it down. I can still watch it. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes unless you do that, it depends on how. I think it sometimes depends on how far you let it load. But we got a couple things to get into. Y'all know these mass shootings. Even though this is, I don't know if this is really be considered a mass shooting, but it was a mass shoot. It was a shooting. Let me say that at Iverson Mall. I had went. Y'all know I live in Maryland, and I don't even live that far from Iverson Mall, should I say? But I was driving through the Iverson Mall parking lot. I went to like the ATM over there. And I'm driving past, I see these damn news outlets out there. They got a yellow tape up by the entrance. I'm like, what is going on out there? What is going on? I figured something had happened. But I'm like, what is going on? Because I seen the yellow tape and like the police out there and stuff. And then just to come to find out, somebody had actually sent me, Marcus Moore. I don't know if he gonna pop up here at some point. But he sent me a link talking about it was a shooting at Iverson Mall. It's wild. So I'm just getting into that for a second real quick because that literally just happened like a few hours ago. Actually not a few hours ago, but earlier today. That happened earlier today, so it's not that much information out about it. But I am going to speak on a little bit. Just because I do want to know what the hell would happen. You know, it's greatest. Heard about that. You from DC? I'm from PG County, Maryland. PG County, babe. PG County. Both of my parents are from DC. One from Northeast, one from Southeast. And my 3 older siblings are all from DC too. Northeast. But yeah. Anyway, it was a shooting, like I said, out there in Iverson Mall. A man, 2 women hurt in a shooting at Iverson Mall, Maryland. Is this a
on your ride? Plus this.
I ain't gonna listen to that. Let me just read. Okay. A man and 2 women were hurt in a shooting at the shops at Iverson and Temple Hills, Maryland. Friday afternoon, police say the 2 men were inside the mall. It was 2 men. 2 women were in the mall. In the 3700 block of Branch Avenue in the area of the Chipotle when they got into an argument. And that Chipotle is egregious. I've been to that Chipotle a couple times. They always, I don't know. I mean, they ain't the best Chipotle. I'm just saying. That's all topic. I'm just saying they the best damn Chipotle. I don't nobody even really go to Iverson Mall to be real, except for like to get the little cookies that's from there. But you don't go to Iverson Mall to actually shop. They don't even have like no real good stores in there. They got like all the little, like little cheap stores you get stuff from. But yeah, you don't really go to Iverson Mall to shop for real. You just go there to get, something specific if you're going there, to be honest. The Wingstop is right there. Is all right though. Can't even fake. I done got Wingstop from there a couple times. Okay, let me see. Where was that? Chipotle, when they got into an argument with 2 women and a man, Prince George's County Police Chief Malik Aziz said, as the 2 men were leaving, one of them turned around and started shooting at the group. Oh wow! A man was shot, has life-threatening injuries, and the 2 women are seriously injured, as he said. An off-duty officer and 2 officers were working at the mall. Came to the aid of the victims after the gunfire range about 12:45 p.m. Oh yeah, when I went up there, it was around when I went up there, it was after that. It was like 4 o'clock. That's probably why it wasn't that many police out there. It was like 1 or 2 cops, and like still I still seen the yellow tape, and it was still like a couple news anchors out there, but it wasn't really that much going on. That's probably why I was like 4 or 5 o'clock when I went out there. Witnesses told the suspects who were wearing ski masks ran off. Aziz said it's unclear if they got into a vehicle. Police called it a cowardly act. We must address these senseless acts of gun violence by any means. Something must be done to address this violence. Photos of the scene. Officers are looking for the suspect or suspects involved, so they don't even got no information on the suspects. Okay, I guess they had on ski masks the whole time. I mean, you can have on ski masks. It's hot as hell. People still be wearing ski masks. It's kind of like a DC thing, anyways. People kind of do that, but especially because of COVID and shit, it's like more of a reason to do it. But I mean. And it wasn't wearing no mask. It was wearing masks the whole time in the mall, though. Y'all don't know. Y'all have no idea who it was. I don't know. That's weird stuff. I read everything between. Hopefully the brother make it through. And the 2 sisters is all right too, though. But that's crazy. Shout out, nigga Marcus Moore right there. Shout out to you because you was the reason why I found out. That how I found out that even happened. That's what we was even going on there. So that's a bless. What's up, King Lee? I mean, not King Lee. Spirit of Justice, the Sigma Empath. Go Ravens. YouTube notification is all for me. Oh, that's wild. Can't take notice nowhere. Outrageous, egregious. OG Hot Rod, what's up? Yeah, it's outrageous, egregious, everything between, man. It was another shooting too, though, actually, in Maryland. Let me see. It was another shooting in Maryland too. Suspect charged in Maryland workplace shooting that killed 3 people. So it's another shooting that happened in Maryland too. Hold on, let me pull this up too. It was another shooting that happened out here. I don't think this one was as close. This is Smithburg, Maryland. No, this not. I don't think this is really close to me though. Smithburg, Maryland. The suspect in the workplace shooting in Smithburg, Maryland, has been charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and the 3 counts of second-degree murder, according to a statement from Washington County Sheriff's Office posted Friday evening. Authorities said Joe Louis Esquivel, whatever, 23 of Hedgeville, West Virginia, shot 4 co-workers. Dang. 3 fatally at a manufacturing plant in Western Maryland on Thursday before fleeing the scene and exchanging gunfire with the state police. A trooper and Joe Louis were wounded and hospitalized, according to the Lieutenant Colonel Bill Dolfelmeyer of the Maryland State Police. Investigators have not yet established a motive for the shooting, which occurred at about 2:30 p.m. Washington County Sheriff Douglas W. Mullendore told, that sounds like someone of Harry Potter. Mullendore told reporters at a briefing. Joe Louis is being held by Washington County Detention Center without bond. It's currently unclear if he has any attorney. The fatal incident the fatal incident is the 254th mass shooting this year. Shooting that killed 3 people, huh? Yeah, because you know what? And you know what? I guess you don't really think about when you hear mass shooting, you think it's like a rack of people. But you know what? Now I think about it, a mass shooting is like classified. I think it's only classified as like, isn't it classified as like 4 or more people, or like 3 or more people? It might be 3 or more people. It's only 3 people got shot here, right? Let me see. 3 hands, 3 murder. 37, which means 3 fatally at a manufacturing shot 4 co-workers. Oh yeah, I think it's 4 more. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong though, but I think it's 4 more that's considered a mass shooting. So yeah, but when you hear mass shooting though, it's kind of like a trigger word. You kind of just think it's a lot of people though. So 254th mass shooting, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's all of those mass shootings were people who died either. Like just like in this incident, 3 of them were fatally shot, but that they technically didn't die. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Fatal incident in 254th mass shooting this year at as the country is on pace to match or surpass last year's total, according to the Gun Violence Archive. It comes as the U.S. of Representatives has passed several bills aimed at gun reform. Those measures have little chance of passing in the Senate. Victims of Joe Louis were employees of the Columbia Machine. Mullendore said the company makes concrete products equipment, according to his website. The wounded state trooper, who was 25-year-old veteran of the agency, was treated for his injuries and released, according to an update from MSP. He was also wounded after at least one of the troopers who responded to the scene returned fire and struck him. Oh wow! So one of the damn troopers, struck him by accident too. Not by accident, but yeah. He was still being treated Thursday evening, police said. Police from the nearby town of Smithburg were first to arrive on the plant and discovered one victim in the field near the business. New release of the sheriff's 3 were 4 victims total at the plant, 3 of whom were dead. Oh, so 3 of them were, they say fatally shot. I don't know. I guess I just kind of didn't put that together in my mind. Damn, so 3 of them did die, but not all of these shootings are where people die. All of them died, but yeah, 254 shooters is still a lot though in 1 year. We ain't even halfway through the day. We are actually halfway through the year. We in the 6th month, so we halfway through the year at this point. But that is still a lot. We on the way to surpass from last year, but I don't know. Again, y'all know I keep 10-4 down on. I think it's still some, propaganda, some agenda up in there we don't know about. I don't trust it all the way. What's up, Fi? Salute family. At least the dude hit 12. Yeah, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. 3 ain't no mass shooting. That's crackers make up dumbass definitions. Yeah, that's something like 3 plus. I think it's a trigger word though. It's something like I think it's 4 or more people. There's 4 considered a mass shooting, but I mean, 4 people. You think about it, it's not really mass. It's not a lot of. Think about mass shooting. You think it's like 10. You think it's a lot of people, like I'm saying, like a gang of people you would think of, but 4 people, in actuality, who just get shot, not necessarily die, or it's not that many, I don't know. I could be 4 straight bullets, I don't know, but yeah, egregious, outrageous, everything in between, outrageous, egregious, everything in between. But yeah, let me see what else we got to get into. I just want to talk about that too, though, because I had to talk about my city, boy. That both of those did just happen. Those egregious, outrageous, and everything in between. Shout out to Maryland. Shout out to the hometown. To the hometown. I love this woman. Oh, thank you, Extreme. I do appreciate that. What's up, T3P Podcast? How you doing? Let me see now. I actually saw this clip too. I meant to talk about this on the last time I was up here. Ew, what the hell? Come on now. I don't read everything between. I meant to talk about this on the last time I was up here too, because this lady was actually, this is the same tether. Now she's Haitian and I think she's LGBT. Somebody told me that in my chat last time. She's like, I think she's a part of LGBT as well, but she's definitely Haitian. She's not FBA. And this is the same black lady who was introducing BTS for that whole Asian hate thing, okay? Anti-Asian hate crime thing. Who the hell? Oh, nah, get this person up out here. That's a troll. What the hell? Get this troll up out here. Can I block him? I can't block him. Somebody block him. Yeah, let me block him. I got it. I got him. Don't worry about it. Block that guy. I think I seen him in somebody else's chat. That same ad before in somebody else's chat. Yeah, hell to the nah. What's good, Honest? What it do, Tyrone? Tyrone. What's good, Zeze? I hope you've been having an amazing Friday. I have been. Loving the content you've been posting this week. Hey, you've been on fire. Much love. Thank you so much, Tyrone. That's a blessing. Glad you've been liking it. That's a bless. What's up, just in case? So yeah, I meant to talk about this the last time I was up here with talking about that BS. This same lady was the one who introduced BTS at the White House when they was up there for the whole anti-Asian hate BS. Okay. So yeah, hold up. Let me play this right quick.
Yeah. I don't think I've called on you in a while.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Greg. Question for you about this report out of California on reparations. I was wondering if the president has seen it and if he would use it to guide any sort of executive action, since that the last thing he did on reparations was say that he supported the study that Congress is potentially wanting.
So his stance on reparations and supporting the study hasn't changed. I have not seen the California report, but his personal, his stance, policy stance has not changed on reparations. I don't think I've called on you in a while.
Hold up. If people are
thanks, Greg.
Hold up.
Question for you about this report out of California on reparations. I was wondering if the president has seen it and if he would use it to guide any sort of executive action, since that the last thing he did on reparations was
not a bucket of eyes. Outrageous, bridge, and everything between. What's that, Dr. Umar sound? It only takes one drop of what I forgot, of white something to get the coon chip activated. I forgot what the sound is. That's exactly what I thought of when I seen that. I think it was a comment like that too. Lord, the cool chip was activated when they brought up reparations. You was up there bucking your eyes for them damn Asians up there talking about anti-Asian hate. You was real clear and concise with that damn anti-Asian hate. Now we talk about reparations. You said what? Oh, okay. Well, President Biden has the same stance, and you didn't even say his stance because you knew I think you had a little bit of guilt within you, even though she's not an FBA. She probably felt a little guilty. Like, I can't really get up here and just say, loudly and proudly, he that full reparations. He's not with reparations. I mean, the vice president clearly said that already, that she's not doing anything specifically with black people. She said that when they was running. Don't know why black women specifically are still behind her. A lot of black men ain't fucking with Kamala, but a lot of black women still rocking with Kamala egregiously. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm not surprised at the same time. Of course, they're going to have these tethers out here doing work for them. And, we already knew Biden wasn't for no damn reparations. That's why we got to keep our foot in the gas about reparations. So it's not that surprising, but also it's like, tether up there cooning. I don't like that. You was up there. They had you up there, and it's purposely. It's like it's low key like a cowardly way to kind of shift the blame a little bit, because they kind of, I know that's on purpose. They kind of want us to go on her for propping her up for this whole anti-Asian hate thing, and then having her come up here and deflect about reparations when it comes to Black American issues. Yeah, they want us to shift the blame towards her, but it's like, Biden, we know this is you. This is you, the one who told her to get up there with them damn Asians. She's a victim of white supremacy, even though she's still a coon. Can't rock with that. But the victim of white supremacy, the blame still has to go back to Biden. We already know he's not with that, and that's not surprising. Outrage groups and everything between, but we still gonna be out here putting our foot on the gas about cut the shit. Please don't know. Cut the check, boy. Okay, cut the check. But I ain't rocking with that tether, man. Definitely keep an eye out for her, because they probably gonna use her again. They didn't already use her twice like that. They're probably going to use her again. I would keep an eye open for her, because she's going to come back around at some point. She's probably going to come back around at some point, and it's building up. It was the anti-Asian hate thing. Now you shrugging off reparations. We're gonna see what's next. They're gonna put the cherry in the whipped cream on top at some point. So they probably gonna bring her back around for something. I would keep an eye out for her. I would definitely keep an eye out for her. I don't trust her at all. Can't be trusted. Let's go. What's up, Laura Val? Yeah. That's why Miss Global Haiti is white. I'm weird. I talked about that on the last one. That was egregious. Oh my God. That had that white lady up there on it. She was not even a nice looker. I didn't understand that. I thought Miss anything was supposed to be somewhat attractive. She was not an attractive white woman. She was white. She shouldn't have been Miss Haiti, period. But I'm just saying, it was egregious. Those Black politicians get mad when you ask about reparations. Yeah, of course, especially the non-FBA ones and the ones that's like Democratic shields. They get real. That's why I said the coon chip was activated, bucking eyes a little bit. You saw it. We all seen it. It was egregious outrage. Oh yeah, that. It's like, yeah, girl, that. What you mean? But they send their shields out here. They send these tethers out here in these pawns, Democratic pawns, white supremacist pawns in general, to be honest, on both sides, out there to do the work for them. But we all know, like Kamala, like I said, Kamala said she wasn't full reparations anyway, so what the hell, but they don't want her to, they don't want to put that at the front. They don't want to put her at the forefront anymore to say that, because she's vice president. And they like, nah, girl, we didn't already got the bag. We need to keep them in the bag for next term, so we can get this next term in. So now they're trying to put everybody else at the front for so they can kind of deflect, evade accountability, evade the smoke a little bit, stay low. But Joe Biden, we know your ass ain't for us. That's why we ain't vote for you again. Okay. We need the tangibles, unless you bring them tangibles, which I doubt. So I doubt we're gonna be voting for you again. I hope not. Lord, if you ain't bringing that, let me say that. I hope not. Knock on wood. We ain't gonna vote for your ass again. Hit the like button, please, Marcus Moore. Egregious, outrage, and everything between. Yeah, it's outrageous. I'm not surprised though. Let me see. I'm kind of speeding through this too. I don't really got that much to talk about, to be honest. That's probably why I just want to get up here, because it's Friday. I might as well. Trying to speed through this, so I ain't never got through this. Got through 3 stories. I mean, I'm already doing the 3rd story. It's not deep. But let me see. What else got up here? Got a couple things. Oh, this was something else too. Hold up. I think that's a mirror. This was something else too. Now, this is kind of scary. I mean, it's a little scary for those of you who have children and they're in public school. This is a little concerning, to say the least. All right, I need y'all to be looking out for this for sure, okay? Because they're trying to arm teachers. All right, now this has already kind of been a debate since the mass shootings have been happening, whether teachers should be armed. Should they arm teachers? This conversation has kind of already been going on, but now a school in Georgia is actually the first school to actually do it. Okay, so I'm gonna play this little clip right quick so y'all can see. Hold up.
I'm Carolyn Ryan. I'll show you the training one school district has implemented, all in the name of safety.
If you come to our school and harm our students or our staff, you will be taken out with deadly force.
Lawrence County is the first school district in the state of Georgia to arm its teachers.
There's a perception that it's like the Wild West and teachers walking down the hallways with 9mm strapped to their side. That's not the case.
The policy was researched, vetted, and implemented with the help from local law enforcement. Those who want to participate have to pass a psychological exam and background check. Then they go through intense training with the sheriff's office.
The thumbs are forward.
Did you volunteer?
I volunteered. I did.
You said this is something I know I need to do.
Yes.
This teacher, whose identity we agreed to keep confidential, is one of 45 armed staff members. But some critics argue it takes away from their primary job, teaching.
Do you find that it's taken your focus away in any way from teaching?
It hasn't affected me in that way. I would be more upset to know that I was a sitting duck than if I went and helped.
Being locked and loaded is a responsibility these teachers don't take lightly, but it's one they'll gladly bear if it means keeping these kids safe.
They love these children so dadgum much, they will lay their life down for them.
Yeah, so Marcus Moore, you said you already got teachers in Ohio that's armed in Ohio. That's egregious. I did not know that. I don't trust them. There be some vice president in Ohio. I don't trust them. But yeah, Georgia too though. So but this is the first school in Georgia to actually implement this. I'm definitely not for this. I actually think I talked about this on one of my either the last live or the live before that. I talked about this, but I'm definitely not for teachers having arms. We all know Black children are going to be the number one target of anything like this. Why is this damn person back? Blocked again. Egregious. We already know Black children is going to be what? Black children. Somebody blocked this dude in the Can y'all block people? I don't even think moderators can block people. Actually, can y'all block people? Why am I trying to let me block this person now? Hold up. Let me do it for my YouTube. Yeah, we all know Black children is going to be the number one target of anything like this. So that's why I'm like, I'm definitely not for. Thank you for deleting that, Marcus Moore. You're a real one. I'm definitely unhide user from this. I don't know how to get them out of here. I mean, I don't know how to them. Let me see that. Yeah, I'm gonna report them. I reported you, buddy. Had to carry your ass. You blocked them. Thank you, 5. I do appreciate you. Yeah, so we all know Black children is going to be at the target of that. Okay, so with that use that we've already had incidents where I think not too long ago was a little girl who got basically attacked by a police officer in the school. I don't think he necessarily used a gun, but he already has at a certain level of authority because he's a police officer. He had his gun. So a lot of these white supremacist teachers who already have like a power struggle, are already on a power trip because they're teachers and are over Black children. Imagine when they get these guns and now they feel like, they buck up at me and I can make the slightest excuse to make, give the excuse that, he had a weapon or I was struggling for my life or whatever the case. Like, I don't trust white people, period, with guns around Black children. I don't feel comfortable with that. I would not feel comfortable sending my child to a school knowing that the teacher, he's going to a classroom every day with a teacher with a gun. I'm just not comfortable with that. Now, the police officer did say that it's not like they walking around with like guns on their hips or anything like that. So I'm assuming that they probably have a place where they put them at in the classroom. I mean, that's fine and dandy, but I'm just not okay with that. I don't even trust the damn police officers that be in Cincinnati. Oh, hell no. I got family that live in Cincinnati. I've been to Cincinnati a couple times for my family reunions. I don't trust it. I'm just saying that. Cincinnati, even though it'd be cool, it'd be nice out there. We go out there, but we always have a good time. But Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying? I was walking down the street one time with my cousins in Cincinnati, and somebody rode past like, "You niggers." Yeah, don't trust the white people out there. I'm just saying. Yeah, but so yeah, I don't trust that. I don't trust white people with white teachers, around Black children. I'm just not feeling that. I ain't feeling that. There's already a lot of white supremacists, suspected white supremacists, anti-Black racists, and that are teachers in general. I've went to public school from 5th grade all the way up into high school, and I've dealt with many racist ass teachers before. Okay, many. All right, so hell to the nine, and not even just the white teachers that's a concern. Some of these white students, some of these white students might try to play that up as well and use the white teachers as protection. Oh, well, little Jamal said he was going to do something to me after school, or he had something in his locker, and what I'm saying? I don't know. He was going to bring something to the classroom. I could imagine the type of scenarios that could happen with a white a Karen or a damn Ken, one of these white supremacist, suspected white supremacist teachers and these Black children. I just could imagine the different scenarios that could happen where a Black child can end up being shot or killed, okay, because their teacher got carried away with a gun or thought something, they were threatened for their life, thought something was happening that wasn't really happening. So yeah, you know how they like to fabricate things. I don't trust them, man. I don't trust that, man. I would not send my child to no school with the what you call is being armed. Now, if we talking about honestly, I would probably feel more comfortable if it was a black school. Like we talking about MUI. Y'all know with the MUI, what is that? What is it? Muhammad's University of Islam? It's a Islamic school. You know, it's a Nation of Islam school. I went there when I was between like, what was it, like second grade or like third grade up until like fifth grade. Some of my fifth grade year up to like some of my fourth grade year, something like that. Now that school, some of the teachers was armed, even though the Brothers of the Nation really don't be carrying guns like that. If they decided to do that, I probably would trust them a little bit more, if I'm being real. Like that, something like that, I probably could. I probably wouldn't have no problem with it. We come about private schooling, black people, you know, trustworthy black people teaching my children and protecting my children. That's one thing, okay? But these damn white supremacists, there's no way. You know, y'all just need to have a little security up there with the gun. You know, the security now. I think some like elementary schools, they don't have guns. But even if you gave you know what I'm saying, up the security a little bit in elementary schools and gave them guns, I don't know. Maybe I feel a little bit more comfortable with that rather than a gun just being accessible to any teacher on. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. That don't sound safe to me for black children. I wouldn't trust it. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, we're gonna see because it's already happening shit in Georgia, you know, and apparently in Ohio, so maybe somewhere else too that I'm not sure about. But yeah, I wouldn't trust it personally. I'm not sending my children to no damn school like that. It's not happening. I wouldn't do it. We're gonna be in homeschool around this. You tripping? You tripping? Let's take it to another level. Jeff Jackson, I don't even know you, brother. I believe right-minded adults at schools should bear arms. Yeah, but see, right-minded, you know, and you know, even with this, they saying that you got to do a psychological check and like a background check, which is like, but what's the psychological check look like? What type of questions? Because you know they're not up there asking no damn nothing about anti-black racism. You know, they're not asking, do you have you know, some type of, you know, preconceived notions about black children. Like they're not asking stuff like that, you know. So I mean the psychological background check and the background check is cool, but it's only could really go so far. These white supremacists still be on code. We know the people who are making those psychological checks and doing the background checks are most likely still white supremacists. Like if we're being honest, they, you know what I'm saying? All these people be on code. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't trust that at all. I'm sorry, not for my child. I wouldn't send my child. I feel like I'm sending my damn child to a war zone, something like that. I'm sorry. I don't know about that, man. Only amount of time before a teacher shoots a kid for not doing his homework. What you mean the dog ate? Come on, just in case. But nah, for real though. Like I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it, man. The principal educator, and you know something wouldn't really be a problem for the dominant society until something happens to a white child. You know, now a white child come to school and it actually is a legitimate concern. Okay, that they about to shoot up the school or something like that. They've come to the school to seriously hurt somebody, something like that. Now they get shot, even if they are coming to the school and the teacher shoots them, you know, rightfully so. Yeah, and it's justified. It's still like then everybody gonna have they you know, eyebrows up like, whoa, maybe we need to rethink this whole bring the gun to the school. You know what I'm saying? But something happens to a black child, we're not gonna get the same reaction. So I don't really want to think we need to learn that lesson before it happens. I'm like, let's just not do that. Really administrators more like it. Even if it was just limited down to just maybe some of the administrators too. Maybe that will be a little bit better too, because I mean, you have less administrators than you have teachers. Like, what do you need every teacher armed for? I guess maybe, but I don't know. I don't even know if I would trust that all the way, to be honest. I don't know. I don't trust it. Come to Kennedy Heights. What is Kennedy Heights? What's in Kennedy Heights? What's up, Elohim? That's the suburbs, not really Cincinnati. That's the suburbs, not really Cincinnati. Oh, is that what it is? I mean, I'm in Finneytown. That's not Cincinnati. We can't live life worrying about what white folks are going to do. Yeah, that's a fact. We can't, absolutely, but we definitely still got to be prepared. You know, we can't just walk into damn suicide, walk into no damn, you know, we can't send our children into no damn war zone. Hell to not send our children into no damn, you know, they can easily, like that. That's not smart. We still got to be moving we still got to be smart how we move. Hell to not. My friend from Akron, from Akron. I lived there for 2 years, lived next door to LeBron. You do not live no place with LeBron. You lying. For real. You have teachers threatening these kids with the gun. Yeah, I ain't got time for that, man. So your children come home, and that's trauma right there. Even if they don't get shot, that's hella traumatizing. What if they just reach for the gun? Like, that's hella traumatized. You know, like, I don't, especially for little black boys, they get a little too aggressive. One of the black boys start fighting. I don't know, they get up in the teacher's face a little bit, something like, and they reach for the gun. And that's hella traumatizing. Know that you could die for catching an attitude. You can get fatally shot or shot, period, for, coming at a teacher or being a little disrespectful. Like, you shouldn't have to lose your life for that. You're a child. That's outrageous, especially for the teenagers, who they try to adultize more, The teenage boys, like, you talking about 17, 18-year-olds who about to graduate, the seniors, even the 16, 15-year-olds, some of who might be a little taller than the average 15, 16-year-old, or, you gotta think about that. Like, a lot of these teachers, I've been in public school. I went to public school for a long time. And, a lot of them teachers can kind of be a little intimidated by some of the little black boys, like, real life, especially the ones that are a little bit bigger. You got some, especially ones on the football team that's kind of like, like, some of them boys are, bigger than the damn teachers. Some of them look more, manly than the damn teachers, And of course, these white supremacists are cowards, so they see them, they're in fear of them even more, So hell to the nah, I wouldn't trust that. I just wouldn't trust that, man. No, thank you for the super chat though. To the queen, appreciate the grind. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that, especially my son, my daughter either, because even look at the little girl who what was the young sister name who died? She had the knife in her hand. What was the sister name? I forgot. What was the young sister name? One of y'all might remember. It was something going on with, like, her foster family. She was out there fighting with, like, her foster mom, I think, and, like, her sister. I forget, not her sister, but maybe like her foster sisters or something. The father was there, and she was fighting, and she had a knife in her hand trying to stab somebody, and then the police came and, like, just shot her. Didn't tase her or nothing like that. They just shot the young sister down. So, yeah, that was egregious. Outrage and everything between, man. It's egregious, outrage and everything between. She didn't know he was grown to be who he is. He is grown to be who he is. Oh, for real. For real. No way. I don't believe you, K. Smith. I don't know. Make the dads on duty a national program then. Yeah, I've heard that. You talking about the black fathers who come together and, like, go, I think I seen a video about that. The black fathers, they, like, went up to the school. It was like mentoring kids or something like that. I think I seen that. That would be cool. Honestly, I'm cool with that too. If you had some of the parents come up there and was armed and was able to kind of, like, take turns every week or every day, switch out shifts or something like that, where they went up there and kind of patrolled the school, I actually be more cool with that, if I'm being honest, especially black parents. If it's a predominantly black school, I'd be more cool with that, if I'm being real. I'd be more cool with that. Let them be able to get the training and do it. But the teachers, I don't know about that. The teachers, I don't know about that. Majority of them were white. I'm not feeling that. But if you got some of the black parents to come up there and do that, shout out to the super chat. I probably would. I might be okay with that, especially if it's the black father specifically. I might be okay with that, being up there trying to protect the children. That don't sound too bad. What's up, MPA family? Reparations coming soon. Also, check your lineage on Ancestry.com. I just checked mine. I'm official, like referee whistle, like a referee whistle. We love to see it. Love to see it. FBA all day, baby. I seen there was some drama going on with FBA and B1 on Twitter. I didn't really get too far into it. I did listen to some of Tariq's live about it. He kind of cleared some things up, and people that called in kind of shed some light on what was going on. But yeah, I did see it was some drama up on Twitter. Encourages outrage everything. Okay. Yeah, but I know people were saying about B1 because I know it's a security tribe. It's kind of like FBA, but they only worry about, like, Black American Indians. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of like, I think that's the only thing they kind of worry about necessarily is, like, our native ancestry. But yeah, they was trying to say that B1 is Pan-Africanism. I'm like, B1 is not Pan-Africanism. Y'all are wildin'. Y'all are wildin'. I don't know about that. B1 is definitely not representative of Pan-Africanism. It's just black first. I'm not saying how that correlates to being Pan-Africanist. What the hell? I've been saying B1 for the longest, and y'all know I ain't no damn Pan-African. That is not no Pan-Africanist flag in the background. Like, almost plenty of people that have seen this FBA all day, or even ADOS, whatever. that's not Pan-Africanist though, you know, and they use B1. I'm like, how that's y'all dragging it. I don't know about that. But yeah, I did see some drama going on. I rage Rich Anthony Twin. Glad it got cleared up though. I think Tariq kind of mediated all that, got it all cleared up, which is a blessing. Him and I think Professor Black Authority. I don't know about Professor Black Truth. I don't know if I've seen him going live, but I think Black Authority, I think I've seen him going live too on there. He had a chat room. He had a space on Twitter talking about it too, if I'm not mistaken. So glad they got that cleared up. We don't need no drama. We don't need no drama on FBA side, okay? Chevrolet, Louisiana. Dad's on duty. It wasn't FBA and B1. Yeah, they tripping on that. Yeah, they was tripping. It was us in here. They tripping. We definitely look like true American Indian. Oh, thank you. Into the braids. Am I looking like my ancestors with the braids? Is that what it is? Nah, I get that a lot though. I do look like a name. I do. I mean, I am though. You already know I'm FBA on both sides, so. Yeah, I know my granddad was definitely Cherokee, even though I know some of these Cherokee was like own the slaves or something like that. So I gotta figure out what that is about. Hell to the night. I hope I ain't had no cool ass ancestors. Please, Lord. But I don't think so though. Yeah, but I think my granddad was Cherokee. I think he was something else too though. Like I think he was another type of native as well. I gotta figure that out. And I think my father's side too, just because they kind of look like my grandmother had these real like Asian like slanted eyes or whatever. That's why I kind of get them from when I smile and stuff like that. And all my brothers and sisters kind of got them. I'm like, I think she was something. She might have been some type of native. Her lineage go back to North Carolina. Both of my grandparents to my dad's side lineage go back to North Carolina. So I think it might be some sort of native as well on that side. But I know the FBA. I do got to figure it out though on both sides for sure. I got to get my brother to do an ancestry test and me who can figure that out. You know, I'll be asking my parents and they'll be knowing all the specific details. You know, they just know some, but they only go back so far. So same here, pure stock. I'm FBA and Pan-African. You can be both. I mean, you can be a Pan-African FBA. FBA is just your ethnic group, so you can be a Pan-Africanist FBA. But I'm just saying, you know, no, I'm not no damn Pan-Africanist. I don't know why they try to put that on B1. They were trying to say FBA was Pan-African. They was trying to say B1 using FBA, using B1 is Pan-African. I'm like, bro, nah, bro, what the heck you're wilding? Like you're wilding. That is not no damn Pan-African. It's Blackfoot. Oh, you know what? My aunt or my aunt. I think that is what my grandfather is on my mother's side. I think he might be Cherokee and Blackfoot because my aunt was Blackfoot. She's from South Carolina. When I moved to South Carolina when I was a child, 85% Indian. You annoying case, man. When I moved to South Carolina when I was a child. When I first moved from Maryland and went to South Carolina when I was a child, I moved in with my aunt, me, my sister, and my older sister, and my mother. When my parents got divorced, and they had been divorced for like a couple years at that point, but we had moved to my aunt's house because she was sick, so my mother went there to take care of her, and so we lived with her for a little bit. But she was Blackfoot Indian. She was real dark, like real dark skin, and had real jet black like hair. Yeah. And that's kind of how my grandfather looked too a little bit. He wasn't as dark as her, but he was like dark skin with like jet black hair. But yeah, she was Blackfoot Indian as well though. So I got family in South Carolina and North Carolina. So you know what I'm saying, we had big old deal. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I just gotta learn all the specifications. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta be sure all the way thorough. Pan-African is unrealistic. Yeah, I think so too. That's why I'm not a Pan-Africanist. At least at this point, I think it's unrealistic. You know, I think we can get to a place where it is, but it's just not right now. We gotta get our stuff together here on our land. Yeah, man. You know, some of us don't even know who the hell we are. Okay, let's get that together first, and then we can worry about you know bringing together the collective as a collective. Now, I seen this too on Twitter, and I know it's LGBT month, so we got to keep our foot out on the necks of this LGBT propaganda, okay, this anti-sexual propaganda, okay, to say the least. And Security Tribe is not only folks to claim Indian, that's misinformation. Oh, is that not true? So is it, what else do they claim? Is it not just what you call it? I've been misinformed if that's the case. I thought it was just for Native American, like they just claimed that our native lineage. Is that not true? Are they kind of like FBA then? Do they recognize us as a group, you know, as well, like our other parts of our lineage as well? You let me know. Rather, Wrath what is it? Wrath Hitmaker. Yeah, you let me know what that is, because that's what I thought it was. I'm not sure. I mean, I ain't got no problem with that too. It is what it is. That is part of our lineage as well. But just FBA and tracing your lineage. So why do they got so a security job? Is that just for is that just like their name on Twitter then? Is that like not a? I guess it's just like a like a subspace under FBA. Is that what it is then? I mean, that's what's up. I ain't never had a problem with it. I just, I seen some of them talking about that was B1 having a problem with B1 being that part of Africa. I thought they were stripping on that, but I ain't never had a problem with them putting our lineage as natives. I ain't tripping off that. Okay, I am not tripping off that. But if that's not the case, then that's okay. Then thank you for clearing that up. Okay. Now let me see. I seen this on Twitter though. Hold up. This is a Popeyes employee. Okay, hold up. I don't want to ruin it before I get there. This is a Popeyes employee, okay, and we don't know what exactly they got into it, but apparently this girl, she looks fairly young, and I think she's 16. That's what the person on this thread said, who kind of went and did some more research about what happened. But apparently the girl that he's arguing with on this video is 16. I think the dude, I don't know how old the dude is though. Dude is I don't know how old the dude is. He looked like he got to be somewhere in his 20s though. Late 20s at most. I don't know. Early 30s at the most. I don't know. Black people age slow though. He could be early 30s. Definitely older than her. Definitely a grown ass man, to say the least. Okay. And yeah, look at what happened. Okay, they both work at Popeyes, and look at what happened here when they got into it. Now, this dude is obviously effeminate. I'm pretty sure he's LGBTQ. So yeah, look at this.
You're not gonna notify nobody else. Right now, we're all playing. You're not gonna notify nobody else. I don't care about nothing. I don't. Get my face. Get my face. I don't. What you wanna do? Wait. What's up? You gotta go. Hey, man. Wait. Hey, girl, come on. Let's go. Come on, let's go out the door. Come on. They so disrespectful, y'all. They so disrespectful up here.
Rob hit me. I'm back.
I don't care. I will lose this off. I don't care. These kids ain't so disrespectful. Let me get my phone. You're not gonna notify nobody else. Right
yeah,
now,
my bad. Your name, bro. Roddy hit me. So sorry. I don't be good with names. I'm so sorry. But I'll just be reading it all together. You got it all smushed together, brother. You could have spaced it out. I can't tell. I appreciate that, K. Smith, for correcting me. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. First of all, okay, like I said, this grown ass man, he did not have to hit this girl like that. Wrong as hell. I do want to say, she's definitely been taught some masculine traits, because her ass definitely should have backed down. Now, when she's moving, let me turn the sound off because I ain't trying to hear it again. But when she's moving, you see she's about to go around him, and then she stops. She's got to go around him, and she stops and gets in his face. She shouldn't have done that. Now, I will say what she's saying. Oh, I don't care about none of that. It's not like she's trying to, what she's saying is necessarily that aggressive. But the body language, the way you up in his face, that's not a good, you don't do that. That's not how you do it, especially with effeminate ass Negroes. Let me get into that in a second. But especially out of feminine Negroes, okay? So she is in the wrong for that, even though she's a child, which is why I'm not gonna go too hard on her. She's only 16. She still got some learning to do. This was a hard lesson for her to learn. Hopefully her father, and her mother kind of, gives her this perspective, so she learns, from this point going forward, how to handle conversations with men, especially, again, effeminate Negroes. So she don't run into issues like this again. Hopefully she can deter or evade in situations like this. So yeah, she was wrong in that sense, in trying to get up in his face. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. I think he's trying to tell her to leave. I don't know if she's refusing to leave. She don't want to clock out, or she wants to clock out. He don't want her to clock out. I think it's something like that is going on from what they were saying. But she shouldn't have got up in his face. Now, even with that being said, though, him slapping her was totally uncalled for. This brother right here, and I'm going to say this too, that brother right there, I don't know how old he is. He look a little young too, but that brother right there should have stepped in immediately. They shouldn't even had no space. When that happened, you see how this brother bucks back? You see that? Like he about to hit him? brother, I don't know if this is a young brother or not, but that was a cowardly ass move. You don't, what do you, he mudging back, like, what do you, and then you walk away. And then not only that, you walk away and allow them the space. Like, he could have hit her again right here. Now, as you can see, the girl trying to fake like she's squaring up. Again, that's why I said she looked like she got some masculine qualities, okay? Because she right here, she's squaring up, acting like she want to fight. Girl, you know that damn hit hurt. That's an effeminate Negro, but that's a man. You know that hurt, okay? She know that hurt. That's why she like, I mean, what you want to do? She like, God, please don't hit me again. Because, girl, you know that shit. You know that hurt, okay? You know you don't really want to fight that man. I don't know why you sitting there trying to square up. She should have definitely caved at that point. Like, somebody help me. He just hit, like, that's how that should have went. That should have went. You should have immediately backed up. There shouldn't have been no, let me square up now, because now, if he would have really fought you, girl, he could have really done some damage, to say the least. This ain't no small. I mean, he is kind of small, but he looked like he might have he pack a little punch, is all I'm saying. All right. That little hit looked like it hurt. Just like, you know what I'm saying? So that brother should not have walked away like that and allowed them that much space. He immediately backed up and was like, whoa, it's okay, brother. That's a little cowardly. I'm not feeling that. Okay. Somebody should have protected this young woman. All right. I know it's people in the background. Somebody's recording. I don't know if it's who's recording, is a man or a woman, but somebody could have stepped in like, hey, bro, you can't hit no young girl like this. This is wild. You can't do no woman like this. Somebody should have did that. Okay. Although again, she is a little bit of masculine because her ass shouldn't have been standing here trying to square up. Okay. That's egregious, outrageous, and everything between. Now he's trying to tell her to leave, and instead of her saying, okay, you know what, I'm about to just go, I'm about to go talk to my daddy, whatever the case may be, she's like, well, let's go outside then. Baby masculina. Baby modern masculina. You don't do that. What are you talking about? Let's go outside then. You do not want to fight this man. You know you don't want to fight this man. She probably went home and cried after that happened. You know you don't want to fight this man. You know you don't want to fight this man. And you know what it is? A part of this is not only the fact that she's a masculine, a part of the fact, a baby masculine, let me say that, a part of this is really the fact that he's an effeminate Negro. Now, somebody quoted this and was like, why are gay dudes so comfortable with putting their hands on black females? It's time to have this conversation, to have a discussion about it. Now, this is not really anything new. I've seen, like, it's been a lot of videos like that where gay dudes have fought women. Okay, I've seen this in real life where gay dudes have kind of bucked up on women, almost fought them, whatever the case may be. And a lot of the times they think they can get away with that because they feel like they're on the same level and they have the same freedoms of women. And a part of that is because of women. A part of that is because we get so comfortable. A lot of us will allow, especially black women, especially black women with effeminate black dudes. Oh, egregious. We will allow them the pass and the leeway to get away with a lot more than heterosexual or masculine black men are allowed to get away with. You know, like they'll get away with even when it comes to, even if it's not necessarily something as aggressive as fighting. Okay, because I've seen gay dudes and women like slap box, like friends, they slap boxing, and you know, or like the gay dudes might have like some sort of like, they might be just kind of like one of them people who they like to push you kind of hard, or they like, girl, shut up. Like, you know, they do like little things, like touch you in ways where it's like, if it was a grown man who was a heterosexual man doing that to you, you would have called your brother on, or you would have been like, you would have had a real problem with because that was a dude. You know what I'm saying? Or that you see him as a masculine man, a dude who's more powerful to you. But since he's gay, or since he's more effeminate, you're like, oh, well, I just look at him as one of my homegirls. And that goes into not only that, when it comes to like physical touch, but also when it comes to even like in a more sexual nature as well. They get away with rubbing on your butt, smacking your butt, saying little sexual things to you, dancing on you, all types. Or you dancing on them, then you'll let them get away with all these little things because you see them as, oh, that's just my homegirl. Until something like this happens, when y'all end up in an argument, okay, and that masculine aggression comes out of them, the fact that they're a man, you're reminded of the fact that they're an actual man. Doesn't matter if they're feminine or not, they're still a man and can overpower you. Then it's, you know, now you feel like you backed up in the corner. Now you're scared, you know. And then not only that, some of us, just like baby masculina here, will be like, oh, well, I mean, I could still buck up on him because you're subconsciously still thinking that's your homegirl. Now you're not even really processing the fact that this is a grown ass man and he could literally probably kill you with his bare damn hands. He can definitely overpower you more than likely, okay? Effeminate or not, because he's a man. But since you've let him, you've kind of trained your brain to think, oh, this is just my homegirl. This is just my friend. We just cool. That's just my homie. Now, when something happens, it's, oh, I could square up on him too until he really hurt your ass. Until something really happens. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women, what's sad? Because I've seen even in some of these friend groups with women, it's like some of them know that. How is this dude back? Blocked again. How are you back? Who is this dude? Is he creating different accounts? I don't understand. It's the greatest. But I've seen even in some instances where like gay dudes will be cool with, they'll be cool with women and like kind of be like the head guy in charge, like they'll be like the head of the group, and it's kind of like a part of it is a little bit because I think the women are kind of scared. Like I've seen women be friends with gay dudes or like effeminate men and be kind of intimidated by them, and it may not be as blatant, as like, oh my gosh, like they're talking about him behind his back, or they like scared to say certain things to him or something like that. Sometimes it's a lot more passive. A lot of the times it's a lot more passive where it's just like even like I just said, they'll allow them to do things, that other men don't get away with. Even other women in their group won't get away with. Sometimes the men will get away with things that other women don't get away with because subconsciously that that's still a man. And if a woman did that, you're on the still, y'all know that you're on the same level. You could still fight this woman and have a chance. Whereas him, it's like, maybe I shouldn't make that an issue because I don't want them problems. Especially when you're talking about when y'all going out. A lot of these women will go out, get drunk. I used to work on Fridays. A lot of these women will go out, get drunk with them, be out with them in public, and then come home. They might, or like later on, they might do like an after party thing or something like that. And I've been, a matter of fact, something specifically popping my head. I went to, and this ain't even necessarily nothing violent or nothing like that, but it just kind of goes to show like, this was something where it was like, because one of the dudes that used to work there, he was like kind of like an attention whore a little bit. He wasn't the worst attention whore. There was another gay dude to work there who was like a lot worse than him, a white boy. He was egregious. He used to do the most. He used to have like AAV, one of them white boys who tried, one of them white gay boys tried black. He was egregious. Okay. But it was one gay dude in particular. And there was a lot of the black girls there that was cool with him. Okay. And like a good 3, 4 of them who was like real cool with him. Okay. And I would notice that a lot of the times, like, he had a real slick mouth. He had a real, like, and y'all know gay dudes can be real catty sometimes. They can be real shady, okay? Because they try to mimic black women, if we being real. So they can be real shady and real catty, kind of like black women. But again, they don't get as much heat or smoke for because they're men, okay? So a lot of times women will let what they say, will have a problem with what they say and let it slide under the radar because they're men, they're kind of intimidated by them. They're a little scared if we're being honest, all right? But I remember one time I was with and this isn't necessarily, I don't think this was necessarily a thing where they were like intimidated or like scared necessarily of like what he would do, but it was more so like they was only allowing him to do this because he was the gay dude. Like if one of the women would have been doing what he was doing in this story, the women would have probably been laughing at her or would have like cut her off earlier when she was doing. So we sitting at a table, right? We smoking and drinking and da-da-da. And I'm there with one of my other coworkers, this other dude. Okay, I came there with a dude they used to work with us. So I rode with him there to this little kickback thing that they was having at this girl's house, right? So we all sitting at a table, and I think it's like 5, I want to say 6, 7, 8 of us, something like that. Okay. And this dude, the gay dude, I think what did he start rapping? Did he start singing? I think he started rapping or something like that. I can't remember. I think he started rapping. And so I'm sitting there. He just kind of rapping over the beat. It's not really that big of a deal. We kind of still talking or whatever. And then it kind of get quiet for a second. He kind of like, I think he like rapping to himself or something like that. And then out of nowhere, the dude is like, hey, record me right quick. Like, record me. And right, we had been drinking and stuff like that too, but it's still, we wasn't drinking that much. I was still sober enough to see that this was egregious. Okay, me and the dude. Because the dude I was with, he was making me laugh when it was happening. But, so yeah, like, he tell the girl, like, record me right quick. He get on camera, and I swear, it's like, he trying to make it one of the videos where it's like deeper than what it is. Or like, he trying to make it deeper than what it was. Like, he like, yeah, you know, this one for my mother. Something like, you know, all of y'all out there that's going, like, he's like really going on this whole monologue, you know, and this is like, it is awkward because, like I said, at first we all just chilling, smoking and drinking, music is playing, but then the kind of focus just shifts on him because he's the only one recording, and it's just weird. Like, it's a weird energy. He's the only at the table doing this, and everybody just kind of just stops and looks at him, and this goes on for at least like, it gotta be like 5-10 minutes, because we were just sitting there. At one point, like, I look over at bruh, the dude I came there with, and he just looking at me like, bruh, like, what the fuck is we just start laughing. We like, what the fuck is going on? We don't know what the hell is going on at this point. But the point is, the whole time he's doing this, the girls that he's doing like this, that he was like, that's real close to him, are like kind of gassing him up. They like, yeah, you know, one of the girls that was with him, like, kind of looked like she was looking like us. Like, they was like, she was like, this is a little weird, but she not trying to say nothing. But it's like, if that was a girl, my point is, if that was a damn girl, they would have been like, girl, if you should hell up. Like, if you don't put this damn video down, you've been drinking too much. But the only reason why they didn't check that is because he's a guy. Like, it's, you know, and that little stuff like that happens all the time, and they're inside their friend groups. And again, it's like a buildup until you get to a situation like this where you realize this is a dude. Like, it's not, you don't get the same reactions. It's kind of like Sydney Starr. It was a clip of Sydney Starr, a transgender. And she was on the Bad Girls Club. I think she was on the Bad Girls Club or something like that. She was on the Bad Girls Club, and y'all know they be fighting and all that other good stuff on that show. I don't even know if it was Bad Girls Club. It was one of these little reality shows where the whole cast was women. Okay, all of the cast was women except for Sydney Starr. She was the only trans up there, right? So it's all of this. Oh, she's a real woman, trans inclusion. It's all of this jazz, all of this hype for Sydney Starr. Okay, up until we get to this reunion, and one of the women got a problem with Sydney Starr. Now Sydney Starr gets up in the middle of the reunion, walks over to the girl, throws popcorn on her. The girl is like, immediately, like, she don't know what she about to do, okay? She just throw popcorn on her, talks a mess, oh, you, and then walk back to her seat. And while the girl is sitting down, like, girl, what you doing? You can't do that. You a man. Like, that. Girl, you can't do that. I'm not about to fight your manly ass. But it's like, y'all let this damn trans on the show because he a real woman, right? But when it's time for y'all to fight, like real women do, you don't want to fight this one because what? He's not a what? He's not a what? A real woman. So again, even with that, like, it's kind of like cognitive dissonance. Until you feel like there's a danger, it's not a problem. But what you don't realize is you're putting yourself in that danger by allowing effeminate men or transgenders, men in dresses, whatever the case may be, dressed up however they want to be. When you let these men in spaces and close to you and in your circles like women and allow them to do the things that women do, and then when it's time to get the consequences that you would have for another woman, you don't want to give those to them. And now you feel like you don't know what to do. Now you want to be protected. When it's like, why would you even let this man that close to you in that way anyways? Why would you allow him to feel that comfortable to do that with you anyways? There should be certain boundaries set. If you're going to be on this whole inclusion, I'm for LGBT, I'm being open, there should, like, you still have to think smart. Okay, you still have to protect yourself. You should still have that conversation with him, even if I suggest it. I'm not with it. But if you are going to do it, you should at the very least have a conversation with Brian and be like, look, you know, we could be cool, but there's certain boundaries I got to set with you because I know that, you know, as a woman, and like, you can still overpower me. You being trans or effeminate, gay, whatever the case may be, you can still do damage to me that another woman couldn't. So we got to have certain boundaries, certain lines that we can't cross with each other, because I don't even want us to get to a certain point where we're, you know, where I feel like I might need to go there with you, because I don't want to have to do that because you're a man. You're not a woman. But women don't want to do that. And a part of that, again, it's because some of these damn women are scared. They don't want to admit to it. Some of these women is really, some of these women are really intimidated by some of these men and don't really want to admit to that because they don't want to make it seem like, oh, they don't want to make them feel bad that, oh, they're not, make them feel like they're excluded, or, oh, well, he thinks he's a woman, I want to support that, or, you know, he's effeminate, he's my homegirl, I don't want to make him think he's any different than any of the rest of my homegirls because he's been there, or we're cool like that, we didn't know each other for how long, but still understand, like, there has to be boundaries there because he's a man. And stuff like this could happen. He could. Now, this Popeyes thing is one thing where the dude is just slapping her. That's one thing, you know. And again, she's lucky that that brother didn't really start hitting her for real. Didn't really start, you know, ball fist hitting her. Like, it could have got bad. For real. That little girl looks skinny as hell. She don't look like she could do no damage to that man. She don't look like she could fight for real. Her stance was a little weak. She looked like she was copying him. Like, oh, shit, let me... You know what I'm saying? So she wouldn't have been in a good predicament had he really tried to go in on her. And women, we have to protect ourselves from things like that because they can only get away with that because we really are not allowed them to. They only feel comfortable really doing things like that because we allow them to feel that comfortable doing things like that outside of that. So they feel like when they get there, they can get there with you. They can do to you like they would any other woman. They can fight you because we're on the same level. Remember, we sisters. We best friends. I'm a real woman too. So we gotta be careful, man. Some of these women got to learn hard, man. Sadly but surely. Some of us is going to end up having to learn the hard way, sadly but surely. But, you know, for those of us who can, you know, evade that, I would suggest you do. Just like this young sister here. Hopefully this is the last time she get into something like this with the man. And a feminine Negro like this, because it's not a good look, man. You can't do this, bro. That's still a man, bro. Yes or not? You gotta watch what you're doing. You gotta watch what you're doing. You annoying. Hit y'all with that. Hey, Bernard from Low Down Dirty Shit. Hey, Bernard, I'm dead. Showing their age. I'm weak. You said the NFL got their first transgender. Yeah, I seen that, and it's a black man. Not surprising. Propaganda. Outrage groups, everything in between. I seen that. More propaganda. Yeah, I ain't rocking with that. It was not. It's always a black man. Always a black man. Then start rapping it. It's raining man. Hallelujah. Someone should have stepped in, ripped off, ripped to arguing in front of a full lot of people. Not for real though. Seriously though, they definitely should have stepped in immediately. That's still, again, that's supposed to be the manager, and maybe, some people, so I've had people argue at jobs too. I didn't argue with some people at jobs. I ain't gonna do that. But I've seen people argue at jobs too and not do anything. I'm a girl, so I'm less likely. So I'm not gonna step in, no way. To be honest, unless it's two girls, but I've definitely argued in front of customers before too, though. I used to work Fridays. We used to do all types of ratchet shit in that store. It was great. I got fired for arguing with somebody in that store, to be honest. What the hell I had to stop working there for? So I was arguing with a girl in the back. And we got cool right after we argued too. And I ended up getting fired for that. It was outrageous. You know, everything between. I probably could have got rehired for it though. I probably could have got rehired though if I would have tried. But I didn't really want to. The owners there was not fun with that. Store ended up getting closed down anyways. There was some bill. Store was all over the place. Outrageous grease and everything. Seriously. It's a baby masculina, not a matter masculina. It's just a little baby masculina. Masculina and a Macon, to say. My family born and raised from this land to slave blood. Love to see it. Love to see it. She need to call her cousins to catch that little LGBT clown and get him smashed. Yeah, we don't know. I know the brother ended up getting locked up. Hold on, look, let me put it up. He did end up getting this is his mugshot, so he definitely did end up getting fired. And actually, Popeyes, they sent out a little a statement. They said, "We are absolutely horrified, like the rest of the public. The employee responsible for the assault was immediately terminated by the franchisee. We are working with local authorities and the franchisee to ensure the impacted team member has the support she needs to fully recover." So yeah, hopefully she get a little bag off that. No kidding. Hopefully Shawty get a little bag off that. What the heck? They said that they're making sure that she getting all the support she needs, so for full recovery. So hopefully she get a little bag off that, you know. But yeah, you know, it ain't the first time. If Waffle House had a couple fights, I done been to Waffle House a couple times. People start fighting. It's been I done seen. It ain't the first time I done seen somebody fight at a store. Sadly but surely, Fridays too. People that definitely fought on Fridays. A couple people that fought on Fridays. Employees. African later. Later for all that native Indian BS. LOL. Are you African just in case? I'm wait. Almost just be getting passed through. Sugar the state, definitely. Nope, and it's pride. I mean it's LGBT month, so yeah. Yeah, that's something like that. I ain't feeling that. Are you a twin? I am a twin. I am a twin. I did a cool. Carolina Panthers is the team. Who from North Carolina led a trans leader? Wow, it's the Carolina Panthers. That's the team. Did I know that already? I think I knew that actually. I don't know why I'm saying wow. I think I might have knew that. What the hell going on? Oh my god, I hate this thing. Why does it be doing that to me? Lord, that's like the third time it did that since my third time streaming it does that. Did that. This gonna be blowing me. Egregious. Outrageous everything in between. Lord. Yeah, they're outrageous. I'm back, y'all. We back in action. Sorry, y'all. We back in action. Yeah, man, but you gotta wake up. Watch out for these feminine Negroes, man. For real. What you want me to be dropping? When you want me to be dropping the channel? We coming soon. Don't worry about it. Black managers fighting with co-workers and the Dollar Tree customers. What that about? Oh no, you know what? Because I did just do a video on the black woman from Dollar Tree fighting that black dude too. Yeah, that's egregious, man. That's outrageous. Yeah, I don't know what the hell going on. Must be something in the air. I don't know. It's June. I don't know. Must be something in the air, right? Because I don't know. That is crazy. I don't know what's going on. All these people fighting each other. It's outrageous. Green everything in between. No kidding. Damn. I think that was pretty much it. To be honest, that was pretty much everything I had to talk about. Okay, I might get off this time. Wait, what's this? Nah, that was from last stream. Yeah, that's from last stream too. I think that was it. I think that was the last thing I had to talk about. To be real. Outrageous secrets and everything in between. Then they go to the ugliest train they can find. The ugliest train. Yeah, that's crazy. I know the Carolina Panthers. Carolina, that's all I'm about to say. North Carolina don't be playing that though. That's wild. That's kind of crazy with North Carolina Panthers. That was the ones who did that. Carolina Panthers don't be playing with that. I mean, Carolina period don't be playing with that. Oh, not the super chat, not the super sticker. Ooh. Thanks. It's lit. Appreciate it, Tyrone McLeod. That's a blessing, Mr. McLeod. Appreciate that $50, brother. It is appreciated. For sure, definitely. You better call Tyrone. I'm about to call Tyrone. Call him. Cause he buying my phone. Call him. Shout out to him. That's real. Yeah, that was all I had to really talk about. This is gonna be a short show, I guess, because I don't really have that much to talk about. That was pretty much that. Just want to hop up here for a little bit. Get up here. Get up on here. Get up on yonder. And talk about the goods. What the heck going on? I don't really have a title to this. I'm gonna watch that too. I'm about to watch that episode with Reza on 85 South Show. I'm definitely about to tune into that right quick. See what he talking about up there. I thought I was the only Tyrone. I was wrong. You mad you're not the only Tyrone? Outrageous egregious and everything between. So sorry, brother. Egregious. You know, this Tyrone, no, I don't know. You might just be wrong. That's Tyrone. Because he said that $50. He Tyrone. That's Mr. Tyrone right there. You wrong. Okay. All right, wrong. You just be all right being wrong. Okay. Till you can top that. Nah, I don't go. I don't get else to talk about. I'm about to be up here just wrapping up with y'all. I get if I stay. I'm gonna stay on another hour just talking to Jack. It's gonna be egregious. I'm not raising everything between. I think I should go. Wow, that was dramatic. All right, now love the show, but don't start now. I'm weak. Nah, I don't want to get up to talk about. Unless y'all got something to talk about. I'm about to get involved in this joint, man. It's a Friday. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. I know y'all got people to see, places to go. Y'all probably about to turn up, get lit, go with your what you call it. You know, I was reading Dr. Neely Fuller's book today. I told you I still ain't finished reading that book long as hell. I ain't finished reading it, but I be picking it up and just reading different parts of it. I don't read it. I haven't read it. I'm not reading it in order, chronological order. I just be reading different parts of it. Y'all know in the back of it, it's like a bunch of different notes as well that you should just know. Not a mirror in the building. You want a McFlurry? Not a mirror on my live. Yeah, I do. Yeah, let me get that, bruh. Give me one. Give me one M&M's and Oreos. Yeah, M&M Oreo joint. I said, what's up to a mirror? I mean a goddess. That's my twin. Somebody just asked about you earlier if I was a twin. I'm weak. I want a snack size McOne though. Give me a snack size one. I don't like that. You know the big ones. I be having too much in them. It's too much. I can't eat all that. Just give me a snack size one though. That's a bless. I appreciate you. I don't know why your ass back. You just had one yesterday, Mira. I told y'all she's pregnant. You really don't need one again. Just get one for me. You really don't need another one. I'm just saying. You go out here and eat some damn vitamins or something. Damn. She funny as fuck. Not for real. Now I was reading. What was I about to say? I was reading Dr. the Philly Compensatory Code. What was I reading about that though? What point was I about to make about that? She just threw me off with that McFlurry. I was about to say something about that. I was reading about marriage. He was saying you shouldn't get married. And I'm like, damn, not you trying to shift my perspective on marriage again. I just got on this damn marriage wave with Kevin. Lord. Now you about to try and get me all of this marriage. But he did say if you are going to get married, he was just like certain guidelines he gave if you was going to get married. But he did suggest not getting married under this system because technically it's not a real marriage. Because he was like, everybody who's non-white is considered a child. So children can't be married anyway. It's not a legal marriage. I forgot what the terms he referred to it as. He was like, I think it was like legal mating or something like that. Or like, I forgot what the other terms were. But he was like, yeah, you're not really married. That shit don't count, basically. It don't count if you get married and you're non-white. But yeah, man, this is great. But it was like, if you are, then it should be to like, it should be like for the better reproduction of your children or better environment for your children. I forgot the exact terminology you use. Basically, it should be for your children or, and it should be for y'all both should be actively trying to replace the system of white supremacy with a system of justice. So yeah, it's egregious, man. I don't know. I'm gonna read some more about it though, but yeah, I definitely was like, damn. I mean, I still think I would get married though. I don't think that ain't shit my perspective on it because he did say if you are. So, and there's a lot of uncool people who still got married. So I think I still get married. Craven's real bad. LOL. He suggested ask each other a whole bunch of questions. Yeah, he did. He definitely did say that too. You did. You should. I forgot. I think he listed a couple questions up there. You should ask about people. You should specifically ask, but yeah, egregious. What's up, folks? Case, where have you been in here? What the hell you say? What's up, folks? For? What you call it? This is something new. All right, y'all. Let me get a ball for this joint for real. I ain't gonna talk about. I'm just saying stuff at this point. Let me get a ball here. I will see y'all probably Sunday. I'm gonna go live again Sunday. All right. Make sure y'all cop some merch. Okay. Link in the description. Make sure y'all follow me on Patreon, A to Z TV. Follow me on Twitter. Shots_you. I got my Twitter back. My Instagram back. Did I tell you that? Did I say that on my last live? I got my Instagram back. I don't think I said that on my last live. You know I got my Instagram back. Y'all know I got my damn Instagram back. Bro, let me tell y'all this right quick. I got my Instagram back. Tell me why I messaged these fools 3-4 times about my damn Instagram. Now, y'all know my Instagram was down for like a week almost. It was down for like 6 days. Instagram down for 6 days. I messaged these fools 3 times, bro. Now, the last time I messaged them, I'm like, yeah, you know what? At this point, I don't know what y'all took my page down for. I done had my page for like 10 years. And I think at this point, y'all have just taken my page down because of anti-Black racism and discrimination. I think that's the only reason why I took my page down. Tell me why, like 4 hours later, I get my damn page back. 3-4 hours later, my page is back up. That is crazy. Can y'all believe it? Yeah. How you get it back? All I did was message them. I messaged them like 3 times. The third time I messaged them, I mentioned anti-Black racism and discrimination. They put my daggone page back up. I mean, I'm happy about it, but can you believe that? I mean, I can't believe it. We live with these damn white supremacists, of course. Y'all know what I speak about. They don't want me speaking about it. So, of course, I mean, it was only a matter of time before they end up taking my page down, to be honest. But still, I'm like, really? And they didn't take none of my, they didn't take none of my posts down, bruh. Not even one single post is down. Not a comment, nothing. Nothing is gone. My whole account is exactly how it was before they took it down. And they just disabled me for 6 days. It's crazy. So yeah, make sure y'all follow my backup Instagram too, just in case, because they plotting on me. They definitely wait for me to slip up so they can get some. I think they thought they had me with that Betty Shabazz post, and that's what I thought it was the Betty Shabazz post. I was talking about hate and the mass shooters and stuff like that. But so I thought that was pretty much the only thing I might have like kind of triggered that like the algorithm for like violating guidelines or something like that. But nah, bro, they left that up. They didn't take none of my posts down, so I don't know what it was. Zeze unblocked me on my other channel. Unblock you. I don't got you. I don't think I got you blocked. I might have blocked you because you was messing with Tommy Sotomayor. I probably did block you at some point. I probably did. You deserved it. I'm gonna leave you blocked. You deserved it at the time. I'm gonna leave you blocked. Fucking with Tommy Sotomayor. But yeah, though. So make sure y'all follow my backup Instagram because they really try to take my daggone age back. __ CFWM2. But follow my real page because they got my page back up _ CFWM. They put my page back up. Yeah, they definitely did. They took my 5-year page down at 6K followers. Wow, for making numerous videos calling crackers out. Deleted my 16-year-old Facebook. Wow, man. Yes, that's what I'm like. But that's a part of the game, man. It's a part of the truth telling game. They done deleted RZA like 100 times. For real. He just keep coming back. They deleted that man like 600. I don't even think you could mention him in comments. I don't even think. Matter of fact, yeah, because when I posted that, like a reaction to him, I did a while ago, I couldn't even mention him in the comment. I don't even think I could mention him when I posted a clip of our interview we did. I did with him. Yeah, they be shouting around that man all the time, man. They be yeah. It's a part of the truth selling game though. So I mean, it's a I was just like, damn, bro, they really just gonna take me down. That's crazy. What the heck? And a couple of my posts was doing good too. I was getting followed and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, it was a blower. It was definitely a blower. But it is. It's a part of the game. We got to take what come with it. We at war. It is what it is. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do what they do. That's what they do. So, but yeah, shout out to y'all in the chat, man, for sticking this through me. Y'all some real ones. I do appreciate you. Yeah, and make sure you follow my TikTok, zezebih. All that. If you want to donate, hit my cash app, zezebih. It's appreciated. Appreciate Tyrone. He sponsored the show tonight. You a real one. Now you ain't sponsored the show. $50 not that much, but it is a blessing though. That's the highest super chat of the night. So we gonna still shout you out. Shout out to Tyrone. Anyway, Streety. Damn, Streety, you late as a mug, ain't you? Where you been, Streety? How you been here this whole time? Streety, you late. Streety, I feel like I'm just now seeing you, bro. Where the hell you been at? Streety, man, you hella late, Streety. Anyways, shout out to the mods. Streety Marcus Moore 5, K Smith, Elohim, Brad 45, Ami TG. Shout out to Amira. Elijah Bullard, Prince Wellingham, Ra, Business Only, Chris Jones, Eric, Static. All right, y'all. Let me see y'all on the next one. I put him on notice. I thought I got away with it. Which time? Let me get him off here, Streety. You ain't get away with nothing. I know your ass just got up in here. I would have known he was here, Streety. I pay attention to everything. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see you next week. You better be on the next one early, Streety. I'll see y'all on Sunday. All right, y'all.